family, it's your guy Huff, and I hope all is well. I'm not going to keep you too long today, family. Family, we're going to talk about the Projectivity launcher. The launcher that you seen in my last video that you can manipulate and just change everything in the launcher. It's not like any other launcher provided you purchase the premium version of it. Now, family, I went outside the lines um, on what I've done with mine. Now they have a lot of um, default bells and whistles, but it wasn't quite enough for me. What I found out that you could actually create some outside sources and enter it into the launcher, and that's what I did. What I wanted to do, I really wanted to make this launcher mine. So that's what I give my thoughts towards making it mine. So how would I make it mine? Now this is thinking different, family. Create your own themes. Go outside of the default application they provide for you. When you can enter your own, you could create your own theme. Family, this could turn into a series of videos from just this launcher alone. You could create several themes, and that's what I've done. I've created several themes. I'm just going to show you one today, and I probably would end up purchasing this on every device that I use in my home. Right now I have it on the 4K plus. Let me just show you a few of the things that I downloaded and prepared before I entered it into the Projectivity. And family, don't you believe it? Streaming ain't dead. It's one thing to do things different, and it's another one to have an imagination. But when you merge the two, you have a recipe for brilliance. And family, one useful tool that everyone should have on their streaming device is a file explorer. Now there are several file explorers. This happens to be my favorite, the CX file explorer. I like it over all the rest of them. Isn't that right, Miss Billy? And what up, Chuck? Hope all is well. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my CX file explorer. And family, also I have my 8-in-1 hub tethered to the on 4K plus. So you'll see my SanDisk right there. I have that connected to the 8-in-1 hub. So I'm going to give that a open. Okay, we got that open up. And family, you see I have several pictures in here. Now look at the green and black, because that's going to become our theme when we make our creation in the launcher. The YouTube, the Plex, the Nova, the Prime, the Tubi, the Netflix, and the Hulu. Look at those. And you'll see a couple of backgrounds in here. They're green. They're green like green honeycomb design. That's where we're going to be using to create our theme. This will have I've created outside the application. Then I'm going to enter in myself. So all I did, family, I had like a business card creator, and I just made a black background, and I just chose this color green, and I chose my font, and I just wrote up my titles. Now that's one of the backgrounds right there that I downloaded. Just go online and just basically type in what you're looking for, and then you find something that you think is going to fit, go for it. So I got two backgrounds down here, and you see I have several of the pictures with the lettering, and that's what we're going to be using. So go to the home page. And family, one useful tool that everyone should have on their streaming device is a file explorer. Now there are several file explorers. This happens to be my favorite, the CX File Explorer. I like it over all the rest of them. Isn't that right, Miss Billy? And what up, Chuck? Hope all is well. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my CX File Explorer. And family, also I have my 8-in-1 hub tethered to the on 4K Plus. So you'll see my SanDisk right there. I have that connected to the 8-in-1 hub. So I'm going to give that a open. Okay, we got that open up. And family, you see I have several pictures in here. Now look at the green and black, because that's going to become our theme when we make our creation in the launcher. The YouTube, the Plex, the Nova, the Prime, the Tubi, the Netflix, and the Hulu. Look at those. And you'll see a couple of backgrounds in here. They're green. They're green like green honeycomb design. That's where we're going to be using to create our theme. So all I did, family, I had like a business card creator, and I just made a black background, and I just chose this color green, and I chose my font, and I just wrote up my titles. Now that's one of the backgrounds right there that I downloaded. Just go online and just basically type in what you're looking for, and then you find something that you think is going to fit. Go for it. So I got two backgrounds down here, and you see I have several of the pictures with the lettering, and that's what we're going to be using. So go to the home page. And family, don't you believe it, streaming ain't dead. It's one thing to do something different, and then it's another to have an imagination. But if you merge the two, you create a recipe for brilliance. And if you did take a look at my last video, family, to make the transition on our remote, just go to the top right corner and push the star, and that will make the transition over to the Projectivity launcher. I'm going to press that right now. Yeah, yeah, you see it? You see it? Come on in, family. Have a seat. I'm going to show you a few things that I've done to the place since last time. Okay, family, the first thing you see this background. That is one of the honeycomb grids that I chosen. It didn't actually show the honeycomb, but it gave it this green radiance. It gave it this green radiance where the apps are in the fog until they're highlighted, and I thought that was really cool. So since I'm up here, you see it, the clarity of it, how it's highlighted, and I watch when I transition to the other row, it highlights that row. Now the other half I chose blue because blue is my favorite color. And it kind of looks like the blue that's on 4K. And then we went down here for settings and we changed the icon. We added that little bit of red. And whenever I see the green and black theme, that automatically makes me think of Android. I like the themes together. Um, I think that the colors contrast well and it just screams Android. Like the Nvidia Shield that has the accent green in it, and then the Power Station 6. I really dig those two colors together. That's why I chose it. It just says Android. And you see when I have the blue down here, how the radiance carries over to where it turns blue up there. Since it's not highlighted, those green app turns blue. I really love that. Watch. And then when it's highlighted, it's back to the green. Now this is developing family. Now this is the menu row I have over here. You see, I also added the green over there. I think that's highlighted well and looks good. It just the way you're able to just manipulate it so easily. Like, see how the settings is right there beside the application. So if I click on that, I can do anything I want. I can manipulate it any way that I choose. I can change the icon. I can change the number of rows. See, I can put all of them on one row if I want to. If I move it over, I can stack them like I have them stacked right there. You can change the size. You can go extra small to small, all the way to extra large. That looks good too. But I roll with the medium. Let me show you this. So when I go over here to change icon, watch what happens. If you go over here to from pictures, it'll automatically go to that SanDisk. And so if I choose any of these, it would just change the icon. That's what it would be. So that's why I created a folder. That's why I'm gonna have several folders with different themes. You'll see. I think you see where I'm going with this family. Like my next theme family is gonna be like a Hufflink thing. I'm gonna be using my logos, and I'm just gonna connect them to the default amps to just give it a different look. I'm just gonna give you a glimpse of what can be done. Okay, let's take this Nova. I just held the center button family until this menu came up. And let's go to change icon. Choose some pictures and it'll go right to that flash drive. And family, I do have my wireless keyboard connected, the Re K16. It just makes a much smoother transition when you're navigating. So I'm going to choose this right here. This is one of my logos. And right there, family, you see it appears. And look how easy you can just go to the settings. Now you see I have mine all in like the pill shape. You can make them square. Just look at my other videos. You can have just the square but with the rounder edges. Of course, you can change the size of it. But yeah, family, just like that, you can see how many things you could get going. How you could sit there and you could change your own background. I think you see where I'm going with this, family, and using your imagination. So I'm going to be making several videos. I'm going to show you different themes, like a NVIDIA Shield theme, uh, Power Station 6. This would be a good theme for the Power Station 6, especially when I show you the backgrounds. I'm going to be switching up here now. A second. Okay, I don't want to leave that icon like that. Wait a minute, because it'll change the TV icon, and you want to be specific. If you go to change the icon, we're just on the menu, it'll change that icon. So you have to like be careful. I did it a couple times. So just highlight it, give it that long press. Let's change our icon. And if you wanted to go back to your default icon, all you would have to do is click reset. See, family? And that was Nova. So I'm going to click change icon from our pics. Go over here to Nova. And there you have it. Let's back to the home page. And watch how fast the transition, family. I just hit that star. Remember I showed you how to use the settings so you can connect that star to the home page. I'm going to press it right now. You see, you can make the transition. You can go between the two. Now, family, the backgrounds. Now, usually you go into the settings and you go through several things that get the backgrounds going, and I wasn't a fan of the backgrounds. A lot of them, once you made your apps the way you wanted it, it kind of bled through the icons. It was weird. It was like almost too busy, the way the apps didn't surface above the background. You know what I mean? It was just like all the applications were like lost in the sauce. Family, with this launcher, you automatically become like a power user over your device. When I got it, I was impressed when I got the premium, but then I got to thinking. I said, it's okay. I was impressed because of manipulations I can make, but once I found I could add outside sources, and family, I haven't showed you anything yet. It's not all going to be in this video. I've done a couple other things I haven't even showed you, and nobody's doing. I guarantee it. Family, let's go up here to our tools, right? And let's click that CX File Explorer. Now, this is what I'm saying. It makes you a power user. Now, I don't have to go through the settings to change my background. I'd rather not go through there and mess with them. I would rather make my own backgrounds. I'd rather find the backgrounds, PNG files, GPG files. You can get transparent backgrounds. You can get active backgrounds that move. Um, it's all kinds of things you do. I did it with my to do. I had several different backgrounds. I had it looking real cool. But family, we are not in the settings of the launcher right now. We are on the CX Explorer and watch what I'm able to do. Now, right here, that is the background that we're using right now. Now, this one is different. It's different and it kind of overstepped, but it grew on me and I liked it. So I'm gonna choose that. And then once you have the picture right there, family, remember we're in the CX File Explorer where it says share right there. Click that share. And you see the projectivity. Watch this. You know what? I chose the wrong background, but that's cool. We just go back, and you see, as green as that was, you thought it would show the grid. Let's go back. Let's go back again, and it must be this one. It must be this one. Let's open it up. Yeah, this is this is the one. Click that share. It's nice to make a mistake. We get to go over it twice, family. Choose the projectivity. Oh, I didn't see that drop list down there. Okay, cool. I'll probably could send that to the send anywhere file and send it to you guys. See, we learn along the way. I'm gonna click that. Check it out, family. At first, I thought it was a little busy the way it was going behind the grid right there, but then I began to like it because still, when you highlight the rows, you can see your application just fine. You see, they're above the background, give it like a 3D feel. Anyway, these just come up, and you see how the title comes up after you hover over the applications. All these have turned green now, so it changed the whole theme of things. So just changing that, it created the whole page, the theme for the whole page, basically. Yeah, fam, I like this. See, this is the one that will be going on the Power Station 6. I'm gonna build it just like this. Then I'm gonna have one for my the video shield. All my devices is eight bucks for the premium, and look what you can do with it. Let's go back to my CX Explorer. Go back. I'm just gonna just do different things since we're here. What if we made a total gaming theme? Maybe not with this one because I haven't tried it. I don't know how it's gonna look, but you know where I'm going with this, family. Okay. See, even though it's not showing the picture, I noticed this when I was doing some earlier experimenting. It's pretty cool that it still changes the theme. Mario's not showing up, but yet we get a whole different color. Uh oh, there's another theme. We just discovered that one together, family. You know what, family? I think I kept you long enough. I think you see where I'm going with this. Wait till you see the next one, family. Family, you can tell I'm excited about this one. Family, be good, be safe, and I'll be back at you with another one. And like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell icon if you feel like being bothered with me.